Greetings, greetings. Greetings, all divine beings. It is Witchy Poo coming back to you with another video. If you're feeling kind, come on now and give me a subscribe. Thank you to all the newcomers. Don't forget to like this video and share with your friends now. This new feature with YouTube and it just automatically goes live. It sucks. Since you're always prepared for the worst, even when you're not expecting it, right? That's the way we go without speaking it into life. Thank y'all again. I was on my way to turn around and look up Jacob's zodiac signs. So y'all gotta give me a second. I wasn't ready. I'm not even gonna hold you. I wasn't ready yet, but here we are. So Jacob Baron Rothschild is a Taurus. Baron, that is so funny. I wonder if Trump kept that name in the family on purpose. But Jacob Rothschild is a Taurus. I'm getting all of these Tauruses lately. I mean, and that is for good reason, right? I feel the vibration. So there's nothing really that stood out except his date of unalivement and perishing on is February 26th, was today last year. All right. And so, no disrespect, but we're just going to tap into as a get out situation or to see if he's really gone. You heard me. You did. You didn't. Oh, well, turn on the subtitles. All right. So he is a Taurus. I think I'm ready. Let me turn this down just a little bit. Spirits. I hope everybody enjoyed the planetary alignment reading. Maybe I'll throw that in on Friday to catch all the signs that have actively are watching. They can get the message. I'll see what happens when we get there. But thank y'all again for being a part of the tribe. I do have 2 decks here. And like I said, we're going to do Jacob Rothschild, and he is a Taurus. The moon has popped out. This is Cancer energy. Not only is the truth going to be illuminated to you at this time, but it's going to be something that you're not going to expect because your intuition will not allow you because you've been pulled over an illusion and you feel that's the key to life. Anything somebody tells you, you sleep tight in the ignorance, but I'm getting ready to let you know it's getting ready to be a ride. All right, that's still a little loud. We do have the number 18 here, and that is the number 9. When I tell you that this this young man is sleeping peacefully somewhere else and as active as ever, please believe that, okay? The death is here with the crow and the key. But see, the key to this whole thing is that he's not really perished, just that physical body. That's the one that's gone. And we're gonna keep going forward, y'all. Oh, no, no, no. Then you got the bone, the Ace of Wands. They're just all popping out here. This is all enthusiasm and new passion coming in because it's new energy. Right? You get a new body, you get new feelings. Understand? Taurus. I don't even have grandma's ring on for this. I just wanted to get going. The future is very thin. And when I tell you that this young man, the number 9, is here again. Hi, Lollipop. How are you, Lollipop? I'm very good. Thank you for being here and popping in with a lovely comment. I'm not trying to show you anything else but a negativity and a sort of fear. A fear of not being able to live without speculation, and a fear of not being able to be yourself and all the dynamic that it brings, whether it's money, the fear you put in people. You're just at despair. And so this young man, Mr. Rothschild, was very, very ill. And the fact is he's better now, but it's causing anxiety because this is not who he really is. Anxiety is here. Let me do this deck too, please, for the Taurus energy. And y'all know what this is, the scary, what's this called? Shit. The Horror Terror deck. Spirits, what signs, symbols, downloads, and messages do we have for this Taurus, Jacob Rothschild? Please come through, come forth, and show us now. All right, we got the 3 of Hazards in reverse. The family, The family will always be wealthy, but there's a lot of healing because there's repressed feelings and there's recovery. What I'm telling you is, oh shit, this should have been on the website. There's recovery here, and this isn't the fact that this person is like still trying to heal. That's not it, because that this person is long gone because of the abuse the body took. But it's the matter of really understanding you can't do nothing without like the power and the dynamic. That's why you can see the number 3 here. And so you got somebody who really just wants his old way, his old body back, his old way of life and habits. But then you got a secret here that is a complete disattachment. What? We're going off of the fact that he no longer has the oh my, the bones are there, so I'm going to let you put it together. He no longer has this whole body structure. Okay, I'm going to put that. And then we have the 10 of Swords, letting you know the digestive system, anything you eat, ingest, or even swallow, it has to be good or you're going to feel, you're going to feel sick, right? So you want to not feel defeated. You don't want to feel bitter, but what if you really just aren't meant to continue to live? You understand what I'm saying to you? 3 more, please. And then you got the Page of Bibles. So this is all past tense. I'm feeling like I'm not saying a lot because this is really this is off the wall as far as experiments. And the number 9 is here again as we keep going. But if you could just stop for a minute and think about, what would you do if you had all the money? Would you really come to a breaking point? Or would you do something you would be in fear of, but you know it would kind of work out because you can afford, right? So that is here in the present under this devil. Ooh, the final 2 cards are the 2 of Skulls and the 5 of Vikings. You ever seen Hellboy? You ever seen Hellboy? When it comes to this 3 of Hazards, I'm feeling like healing is really here, but it's also like in a body sense. It's not just the family, even though they're around. It's not just people that know about this experiment or that helped it go down. But this is all past tense, so this is something of a plan that they knew that it would take a long time to recover from. In the end, you got the Queen of Wands, you got the 5 of Swords, and then you got the 10. There's a battle, and here we go. In the past, we'll start with this Queen of Wands. The energy comes through as very calming and intuitive, but when it comes to compassion, there really is none. There may have been a female around that had some sort of connection to Mr. Rothschild while he was transitioning into this next life. All right. And this energy of calmness doesn't sit well with a person who likes to fight. It doesn't sit well with a person who feels very stressed over the fact that they can no longer be themselves, right? They're not a young boy like this person here. They're kind of beat up. And so if this is all stress and a woman from the past is really trying to keep you calm about this, there's always going to be some sort of battle, the 5 of Swords. Now, the battle could be because either they were constantly arguing or a dispute of not really needing to, not wanting to let go. See, when you pass and perish on, it's not supposed to be a battle. When you pass and perish on and you want a different body, they can't like say no. You can't struggle. And if it is a struggle, okay, sorry. If it is a struggle, then you have to understand that that person that is being offered doesn't want to go. Okay? So you do have a conflict here, and you do have a lot of bullying in the past, but this may have always been. I feel like a family member is involved here that a body may have been fought over. This isn't like a real get out where they want the strong, yuck, yapping buck. They don't want the I don't want to say they don't want the black man, but right now they're looking for Hellboy. You don't get what I'm saying. The devil's here in reverse, so he could have been fighting over with a family member's body from a past lifetime to bring them back from the DEAD. Why do we have this devil? You're not going to understand what I'm saying. It is foreign to you who are not tapped into the energy. There's a detachment here and an independence. What's that in the present? There's temperance. Seven of Wands. Ten of Cups again. Another 10. Well, we know he's wealthy. We know he's really well off. But when it comes to a secret or even an addiction, we will not know anything as the public. Temperance is here, and this is Sagittarius energy, understanding that the health and peace, it's all in the matter of how you take care of thee. You can pay for anything, but I feel like he had some sort of relationship here with DEATH all the time. And when I say that, because there was a battle, number 14, this is temperance, which is 5. There was a battle from the very start with a family member as far as saying, no, you can't do that, that's too far, or wanting some sort of body parts. Please take it and just, you can take it with a grain of salt for all I care, right, at this point. Because you're not here unless you get this kind of stuff that we're doing. This is all inner calm energy, but it's not really calm if it's imbalancing, right? If there's a secret that's in the present that we'll know nothing about as the public. And when I say there are betrayals, there are people who just have been in competition as far as getting the specific person. There's a lot of battle for this body, and I'm not sure why. There was a lot of battle from the start, but I think it was the highest bidder, the highest prize. He may be extremely protected still in some sort of like lair, in some sort of place where his it's just like unknown, but it's like an underground layer somewhere. He may not even really have transitioned. And I say that because the 7 following by the 10. So there's not, the feelings are not, they're not in full alignment as he would wish in some sort of happiness, but he is secure. Family may still visit him, but it's really smoke and mirrors. It's just like a person just laying there, standing there. Why do we have this 10 of Swords? And when you see the 10, that makes 3 in a row, right? I want you to know that 10 is the number to understand that, let me think. Ten is really like the end of a completion, something that has gone like full circle, and you're finally coming to the end, like the final boss. You got to pass them, okay? And so to see that this is somebody who just is completely at a DEAD end, this makes me feel like the body or the person, whatever was being fought over here in the past from the very beginning, the highest bidder, he didn't win. He didn't win something here. I'm going to use this deck. Why do we have this? Go ahead and fall. I don't care. The light just fell. Why do we have this 10 of Swords? Because he's not, it's like something feels ruined. So he's not happy as he's moving. There's failure coming in, and it could just be from the real experiment, because this is not in dividends. We have the Sun in reverse. We have the Knight of Bibles, and then the 9. There's the 9 again. 9, 10. When I tell you, I'm going to start here with the Hellfires, because now we're talking about money, and it wasn't here, but now it is. There is no, I think, material security that's going to keep this going. I feel like there may be a lot of organs that were used or wanting to be replaced, but it's just not working. If something's not working, it's not making you strapping, it's not coming in to that matter-of-fact appeal to give you something back. Oh, me, oh my. Then you have to understand that this is frustration. This is somebody who can't get what they want, even though they've done everything that they were supposed to at that time. And I think even the richest man, the most powerful being on earth, it's just not meant if there's no cooperation. You don't understand. You're not going to get it. But the ones that do, bless you, my friends. This is somebody who does not feel dominant in their energy of where they're at. And this is really a lack of enthusiasm because the ego, I think, oppressed what he should have just let, which was like rest in peace. Just go away and be free. You know, the soul, the body, the spirit. When you perish, that's it. Have the funeral somewhat to be, no disrespect. But that's not the way that this is going for some reason. It's like he's still lingering somewhere because somebody didn't want to give up what they were supposed to, and he's frustrated. The page of Bibles. Please forgive, no disrespect. He also could be a lost soul. Understand that when you transition, and if you have given complete hell on earth, what do you think is waiting for? Sometimes they're just walking around in the complete darkness with nowhere to go because you can't see. Excuse the pace and energy. That's where the lost souls go. Even when you get on the other side in this complete darkness, it's just not in a waiting room. Sometimes you're just waiting by yourself, like solitude, in the complete darkness. And that's what I'm feeling coming through at this time. Page of Bibles, why? Jeez. Yeah, everything's falling down. Kanye, play it. Play that shit. I feel like, I got goosebumps a little bit. This just didn't work out because it just wasn't meant. No matter if you have occult knowledge or not, even if you are the devil evilest of persons, sometimes when you just have faith in all things that it will work and you try to take what's not yours, a literal person, it just won't work. And that's where that energy comes, as he's just frustrated and impatient, and this energy is vigilant. He can't do nothing. So the 5, the High Priestess and the King of Wands, Taurus energy is here. He's like seated. And he's not seated. He's like standing up. He's laying down or he's standing up. And to know that he is not able to take control of anything, people just look. They just watch him. I feel like this was a daring thing to proceed with because he was not supposed to follow through with some. There's the 5 again, some sort of. It's like a battle that this was arguments. This is bullying. This is tension. He could not defeat as getting into something that I feel like this Hellboy, this body, this strapping young man, this energy, they were not cooperative. There is a hidden motive, and there will be a lot of confusion because there's a lot of, I think, like family outburst. There may be one in particular that is fire passion behind her that may know that go visit. There's 2 of them. And they just want to have him let go. Something about letting go. But it's all superficiality because the more that he's here on earth, the more that they feel it's power. But whether he's here or not, they've already owned everything. These 2 women, these 2 energies, female, they might just be very young and naive and not understand what they're watching. They just feel sorry for. The final 2, we're going to get into, let's use this deck. The 9 of Vikings. The 9 is here because we have despair and we have fear, but I also think that it's a matter of what they're going to do with him now. You can't just go back on something that you've invested in as far as an experiment, because it's tied. It's more than just tying up with the physical body. You've done damage to other people. Family is a lot involved in this, and I think what it really boils down to is this. It's just despair. It's despair in the energy. You got the 3 of Wands, you got the 4, and then you got the Page. There's the 7. All in reverse on the emotion. I'll start here. I'm getting really, like screwed. I feel like there is, complete protection around this body who's no longer here. It's non-living. And the more that it's not getting the transition to really happen and take place, there's the 3 of Wands. It's not going to have any progress. There's something that's extremely restricted as far as it comes to swapping some sort of body, doing something to stay on top. Whatever he had with like a transplant before, if it didn't work well and keep him, alive and up, then I don't know what he thought the whole swapping would do if he couldn't just obtain a simple organ. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't get that. So this power and understanding that there's obstacles, there's delays still in the present. Hell, he had may even tried to go back to like the baby stages, but you can't do that unless you go eternally through you know who, right? You can't really do that if you're not patient about your moves. Because one, you really believe that this would work. This was all belief. And now he's like stuck in limbo. The final card is the Two of Skulls. Ah, thank y'all for being here. I need water. Give me 1 second, y'all. Sorry. Iceland, baby. Tell me one more time. Two of Skulls. Okay. You got Justice, Libra energy. You got the Knight of Skulls, and then you got the Hierophant. Two major and one minor arcana. Okay. There is, start here. There's a challenge in a new method, but I think there's a lot of people who are ignorant and bow down to him saying this is what we're going to do and that's it. And if somebody's like prone to that fact that they don't want to go back on a promise that was bound or experiment that's currently like happening, then this is why we keep getting a confusion overload. Now, the truth is coming to you at this time, but it's also for you to understand this is complete isolation. This man is still around, and to understand that whatever he thought he was going to win or obtain in some way, somehow, this is not, the money didn't buy because it was a fight. It's like he thought, being such an idealist, that it would work. And you can't take, man can't take soul. This is what it is. You got to go through karmic retribution, and then you have to understand, are you deserving of it here? There's a lot of karmic justice, but he felt that this honestly would work. But the scales are not balanced. It's like it's like a third of what he thought. Third of it is working or had worked. Something like that. But this is not only is the truth coming to you at this time with the justice, but this is this is law. This is a life lesson that I feel that he embedded in like them all. He's not the first one. There's also a female Rothschild that is was stuck for a long time too, and was finally set free after 3 months, 3 sticking out. Could be 3 decades, because the way that they operate, they have money to experiment and play games.